questions for him?
I will, but Vivian.
You're all good.
So I always like to start with, you guys put a lot of work into this, obviously. What was your favorite part between the researching, the setting up, and scripting, and all of it?
I would say our favorite part is being able to tie in Broadway to our topic. We both do theater here in town, so just being able to have the elements of history and musicals and tie it all into our topic was just probably our favorite part, because we were able to use two things that we love.
Yeah, we make a really, really good team when it comes to history fair. Like, I do the process paper and bibliographies and things like that, and she kind of handles the more creative process of it, creating the script and working together on that type of thing. So it's just kind of working together on history fair and Broadway and tying in things we love working with a friend. So yeah, it's just really fun.
To circle back, the musical, where was it?
Hamilton.
How did you use it?
We used it to kind of be a tipping point to our topic. We used a song one last time, which is about George Washington communicating to Alexander Hamilton that he's done. He doesn't want to run for a third term against Jefferson, so we used it to kind of start it and tie it all together. It was a tipping point. It's a fun little part.
That's what you were listening to in the beginning? I'm
Yes.
sorry, I missed it.
You're all good. Don't worry about it.
When we are picking history fair topics, we usually try to look at Broadway first because that's where we find our strength. And when we looked at rights and responsibilities, we were thinking about Hamilton, and we thought this would be an incredible way to tie it into the topic of this year.
Yes.
So it seems like you guys have been doing history fair for a while. How did you take the comments you received last year and change what you did this year?
We took the comments that we got last year we took it to heart because we wanted to come back and hopefully make our performance a little better. So each critique that we got, we held on to until we started writing and putting all of our stuff together so we could build off of what we had used as a foundation last year.
Yeah. Last year we kind of used Broadway a lot more. Actually, we sang songs in our performance and things, and this year we kind of shifted to including more information in it, and I think that was really, really effective with our process this year.
Because that was one of the critiques we did get, it's just the information. So we tried to really just get all we could shoved into 10 minutes.
It's a lot of information.
Yeah.
And this topic is obviously very relevant today. What have you guys really learned from it about rights and responsibilities in the government?
I think we've just both learned that if you are not fulfilling your responsibility as president to give up your power peacefully, that it can lead to terrible things happening. We wanted to include January 6th because it did happen. Something a history teacher said to me just really sunk in. It's that before January 6th, he could say that America was one of the only countries to never have like a revolt or a rebellion against the electoral process. But afterwards, he could no longer say that. So it's just a great example for why you have to fulfill your responsibility as president. Otherwise, your democracy is going to crumble.
I feel like people don't really haven't in the past really paid attention that much to how important the peaceful transfer is until January 6th. And being kids when that happened and everything, it was really kind of insane to watch happen and things, and it's a really important topic to our generation and to this time period right now.
So just learning how important it is for our presidents to fulfill their responsibility to the American people.
Yeah.
Well, and I like something you put in the processing paper, that voting and going through that process is not just a right but a responsibility.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Do you have any other questions for him? Okay. Well, we're going to